It's the new best value in super automatic bean-to-cup espresso machines. Push a button for espresso, Americanos, coffee, and more from whole beans ground fresh for every cup. Create milk-based espresso beverages like cappuccinos with no barista skills required. Easily modify drinks and save new versions. Make 2 coffees simultaneously. This made-in-Italy machine is sure to elevate your coffee experience. Hey, coffee lovers, Mark here from Whole Latte Love. So I've been working with bean-to-cup machines for well over a decade. And this Gaggia Cadorna Style is without question the best bang for the buck machine I've ever used. It has the same reliable brewing technology found in Gaggia's more expensive machines and combines it with features previously not available at this price. Better coffee and more options can cost less in the long run. You know, if you've been using pre-ground coffee in pre-packaged single-serve plastic cups for convenience, this machine makes far better coffee with all the convenience, a broader drink selection, and using whole bean coffee again, it's going to cost you less per cup. Now, there's no doubt bean-to-cup machines are an upfront investment, but do the math and it's going to pay for itself. With 4 people drinking the US average of 2.5 cups per day, the annual cost with the best price I could find on these of 59 cents each adds up to a coffee cost of more than $2,100 per year. Now, you can get this same coffee as whole bean for about $20 a kilogram and plenty of others at the same price, and your annual cost is $728. That's a savings of over $1,400 per year. Super easy to justify the upfront investment as you enjoy superior coffee, more beverage options, and those long-term savings. Now, coming up, I'll show you how easy it is to make your traditional cappuccino. I'll cover basic operations and show you how to customize and save your favorite drinks. Plus, I'll go over the included accessories so you know exactly what you're getting out of the box and some suggested accessories to help you take care of and get the most out of your machine. The Gaggia Cadorna Style is a fully automatic bean-to-cup espresso machine. It's easy and intuitive to use with 6 pre-programmed drinks that are all customizable. On the menu, espresso, coffee, steam for making those milk drinks, hot water for tea and more, espresso lungo, Americanos, and ristretto. For milk drinks, the auto-frothing pannarello steam wand distinguishes the Cadorna Style from other Cadorna models, which have a manual wand or detachable milk carafe. The Style's wand is perfect for those who want cafe quality foam without having to learn the barista skills required to use a manual wand on the Cadorna Barista Plus or spend the extra money for the auto-frothing carafe of the Cadorna Prestige model. Using the Cadorna Style is intuitive. A TFT color display guides you through drink options and settings with everything controlled by those satisfying rubber buttons. No learning curve for this machine. Select a drink and you're presented with all its settings. Brew as is or customize to suit your taste. Whole beans are loaded up top into the bean hopper. Grind size is adjustable to suit the drinks being made. In general, you're going to want to use a finer setting for espresso, milk drinks, and Americanos, and you're going to want to set it coarser for taller coffees and longos. The water tank and used coffee drawer pull out from the front of the machine for easy access. Now you'll get a message in the display when it's time to refill or empty those. The drip tray has a large capacity and pulls out from the front as well. Customizing your coffee is easy, and coming up I'll show you in detail how to do that, but I'm going to touch on it a bit now as I show you how to make a cappuccino. To get started, you'll need a cup or 2 smaller cups if you want to make 2, a frothing pitcher, and a cloth for wiping down the steam wand after frothing your milk. Now, I'm going to make 2 cappuccinos at the same time, so I place my cup under the height adjustable spouts and bring those down closer to the top of the cups and select espresso. The screen displays the settings for the drink. I'm going to leave the coffee amount at the default, but select 2 cups. That will use 2 grind cycles for my espresso, so I'm going to get full strength in each cup. I'll set the temperature to high, and since I do like it strong, I'll push the button to show 5 beans, which is the maximum strength setting. If I wanted to save those settings, I'd press the heart button and select one of the 4 color-coded profiles to save it in. But I'll use these changes for these drinks only and press the start button to start brewing. The grinder runs to grind my beans, and then the machine heats up. After a few seconds, you'll hear a short pulse and a pause as ground coffee is pre-infused with water. That's a high-end brewing function. Then the brewing happens. Since I selected 2 cups, the grind and brewing cycle is going to repeat automatically. While the brewing is happening, I'll fill my 12-ounce frothing pitcher with about 3 to 4 ounces of cold milk. When espresso brewing is complete, I press the steam button. Now it takes about 20 seconds for the machine to heat up to steaming temperature. Before the steam starts, I place the tip of the wand below the surface of the milk. Once the steam starts, the auto frothing wand works its magic and air is injected into the milk, creating a rich froth as it expands in the pitcher. I continue letting the steam run while I feel the outside and bottom of the pitcher there. For best flavor, I'm looking to stop the steam when the bottom of the pitcher is just starting to get uncomfortable to hold due to heating. At that point, the milk is at its sweet point of flavor at about 140 to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. But if you like it hotter, you can always continue steaming if you want to. When satisfied with temperature, I press the stop button with the wand still in the pitcher, then remove the pitcher and wipe down the wand. To clean the wand internally, I'm going to press the hot water button and let that run until I get a solid stream of water out of the wand. I swirl and tap the pitcher a bit to break up any larger bubbles in the milk and then slowly pour it over the espresso. I'll start by slowly pouring into each cup so the less airy milk mixes with the espresso. That leaves a maybe less dense air milk in the pitcher, which I pour over each cup to cover the top, creating a cap of frothed milk that is the hallmark of a traditional cappuccino. You know, this Cadorna style keeps things simple, but gives you plenty of room to customize drinks. Again, there are 6 pre-programmed beverages to choose from. On the first page of the menu, you have espresso, coffee, steam for milk frothing, and hot water. Push to the next page for espresso lungo, the Americano, and ristretto, which is a shorter and typically sweeter espresso. Now, all the drinks come preset at typical cafe recipes, and of course, you can leave them as is, or you can customize them to your taste. And that's one of my favorite features. When you select a drink, the screen is going to show you all the current parameters, including amount of coffee, the temperature, the option to make 2 coffees, like the espresso I did for the cappuccino, and the selection to use pre-ground coffee if desired through the bypass doser up top. That's a useful function for making those late-day decafs, and you'll have the ability to set coffee strength for fresh ground beans in the 5 levels. So let's customize my favorite drink, the Americano. It's the preferred drink of coffee pros for larger cups of coffee, featuring a purer flavor than regular drip coffee and far superior to what you're going to get from those throwaway plastic cups using pre-ground. I select a drink on the menu. I'll change the coffee volume to just over 2 ounces. If preferred, you can change those unit measurements to milliliters in the machine settings. I'll adjust the added water volume to about 4.4 ounces. I'm going to set the temperature at high and the strength setting to the max at 5 beans. Again, I like it strong. To save those settings, I press the heart button and select the red profile. If I had already saved a version of the Americano in that profile, the machine lets me know. I press the check mark to go ahead and overwrite the Americano I'd saved previously. Once saved in a profile, you can edit a drink's parameters within the profile or delete it if desired. It's a powerful and easy to use control, not available on any other machine at this price. The Cadorna style comes with a water hardness test strip, Mavia Intensa Plus water filter, a combination scoop for measuring pre-ground coffee and adjusting the grind setting, and a tube of Brew Group lubricant. When you set up the machine, you're going to test your water using the test strip, then enter the results into the machine and let the machine know whether you're using a water filter. With filter use, you will not need to descale the machine as frequently. Depending on your water hardness and filter use, It's typically about 500 to 1,000 brew cycles between descaling maintenance. The machine calculates when it's needed, and again, it's going to alert you when it's time to do that. Some accessories to pick up include the Gaggia descaler and coffee clean tablets for cleaning the brew group using an automated process available in the clean and setting menu. For making milk drinks, you're going to want a frothing pitcher like this Revolution 12-ounce model, which works well for traditional cappuccinos. And pick up a spare water filter to have on hand if you decide to use those. I recommend you do. They contain particle filtration and activated carbon to remove chlorination and other chemicals, and they're going to decrease the frequency of required descaling maintenance. If you'd rather not froth in a pitcher, the optional Gaggia Cappuccinatore mounts onto the steam wand. It has a tube which drops into any container holding milk or connects to the Gaggia glass milk carafe shown here. The Cappuccinatore delivers milk directly into your cup. In most cases, the milk is going to be just a little less airy than what you'd get from the stock wand. Now, if you're looking to upgrade your coffee experience from the stale, wasteful coffee produced by a pod brewer, or maybe switch out from using a drip coffee machine, the Made in Italy Cadorna Style gets you there. It uses the same grinder and brew group found in Gaggia's more expensive models, so you're going to get premium performance at a fraction of the cost. It makes high quality, customizable beverages. It's simple to use and value focused. Now, if you're an aspiring latte artist, do check out the Cadorna Barista Plus with a commercial style manual wand. If you're looking for the convenience of milk-based drinks at the touch of a button using a detachable carafe, have a look at the Cadorna Prestige. Links to those machines are going to be down in the video description. Now, if you have any questions about the Gaggia Cadorna Style here or anything coffee, use those comments and I'd be happy to get you a detailed answer. And if you love coffee and espresso as much as I do, be sure, of course, to like and subscribe. I'm Mark. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll come back soon for more of the best in everything coffee, brought to you by Whole Latte Love.